Hello everybody and welcome back to the Forza Horizon 4 information show. So what we're going to be going over in today's video, guys, is the ultimate guide that I have put together for you guys for Forza Horizon 4. Now, we're going to be going over everything that has been revealed so far for the game. Literally everything. I believe I've got everything locked down in this video. If not, please do leave a comment down below and I'll be sure to put a next video out for you guys. But yeah, we're going to be going over everything like the release date, platform resolutions, all the pre-order info and DLC information, all the way down to online and single player information, along with all of the barn finds, vehicles, and so on. But before we get into today's video, guys, if you are new around here and you don't know what we're doing, this is the Forza Horizon 4 information show, and what we do on the show, guys, is we discuss Forza Horizon 4 to the absolute max, up to the game's release in October, and then a whole load of videos to come after that, so stay tuned for those. If you do go on to enjoy today's video, guys, please slap that like button as hard as you can, and subscribe so you never miss a future Forza Horizon 4 video here on my channel. But before we do get into today's video, guys, I have to show you this on screen now. Look at that. 10,000 subscribers. I have to thank you so much for all the support that you've given me over the years, back through Forza Horizon 3 and now into Forza Horizon 4. It really does mean a lot, and yeah, so thank you so much for 10,000 subscribers. I'll be doing something back for Forza Horizon 4 very soon, so please stay tuned for that. But anyway, guys, thank you again so much, and let's get into the video. So the first thing we're going to be going over, guys, is the release date, platforms, and pre-order information. I will have a time code stamp in the description and in the comment section as my pinned comment, so please feel free to skip to any section in which you'd like to know more about. If you don't want to know any more about anything else, just that's it, that's fine, that's absolutely okay. But if you do want to, you know, have a look through and see what you'd like to know more about, feel free to have a look down there in the description and in the comments. I'll be able to let you know what's going on in this video. Now, so release date. Obviously, it's releasing on October 2nd for Xbox One, Xbox One X, of course, Xbox One S, and Windows 10 PCs through Xbox Play Anywhere. If you get the Early Access or Ultimate Edition, through the Ultimate Edition, you will get it on September 28th. For platforms, as I said, it's coming on Xbox One and Windows 10. Obviously, it's Xbox One exclusive, not coming to PlayStation at all. But for Xbox One, we have a resolution of 1080p at 30 frames per second, and obviously Xbox Live Gold is required for multiplayer. Xbox One X, however, you can have it either at 4K 30 frames per second or 1080p at 60 frames per second. You have a choice of the two, choosing between, I think, graphics or performance. So if you have an Xbox One X and you're getting this game, that's definitely the one to choose. And finally, for Windows 10, you are able to play at native 4K. A frame rate of us is to be decided, but I'm guessing you can play at 4K at 60 FPS. And obviously, guys, note with the Xbox One X, it's either 4K native or 60 FPS. You can't have both. For the pre-order information, pre-order started on June 11th, I believe, and for the standard edition, you can get the game on October 2nd, and it does release on Game Pass on the same day. You also get the Formula Drift Pack, which is also unknown if the Game Pass version also gets this, but we'll have to wait and see if more information comes for that. The Deluxe Edition you can get as well on October 2nd, also comes with the Car Pass and the Formula Drift Car Pack. The Ultimate Edition is available on September 28th via 4-day early access, with the Formula Drift Car Pack, the Car Pass, VIP membership, Day 1 Car Pack, and access to 2 game expansions, which we'll go over in a little bit. The VIP membership is available with the Ultimate Edition or sold separately. 3 exclusive Forza Edition cars come with this, and they are to be announced. The VIP Crown Flare, the VIP Vanity items, again to be announced, and the VIP Emote and Car Horn. You also get 1 free Player House, 2 credit race rewards, weekly bonus super spins as well. With the Car Pass, you get available with the Deluxe and Ultimate Edition, or you can buy it separately. 2 cars every week are released for 21 weeks, which is 42 cars in total, beginning on October 2nd, 2018. All cars will be added to your in-game garage for free, and duplicate cars will need to be purchased. So the retail exclusive pre-order bonuses, if you're in the US, Amazon, you can get the 2016 Porsche 911 GT3 RS, the physical only standard edition discounted price of $47.99, and the physical only ultimate edition discounted price for $79.99. This is all in US dollars. Best Buy as well, you can get the 2017 Chevrolet Camaro ZL1, and GameStop, you can get the 2017 Aston Martin DB11 and GameStop crew neck t-shirt, and finally Walmart, you can get the bomber jacket as well. And if you're in the UK, if you're buying it through Game, you can also get the 2017 Aston Martin DB11. There's not much known about the expansions, but the first expansion will release in December of 2018, and the second will be in the first half of 2019. We don't know what's going to be happening in regards to this. I'm hoping more like an Isle of Man expansion kind of thing with more twisty roads, tarmac roads that is as well. But you know, we'll have to see what they come up with. So we're going to go into known locations now. Obviously, the location of the whole game is beautiful, historic Britain is the word they used. The confirmed regions are in the game are Scotland, Edinburgh, the Cotswolds, the Lake District, the Welsh countryside, Scottish Highlands, and Bamburgh Castle. Additionally, we have 4 drag strips, lakes, airfields, Horizon Festivals and Seaside Beach, drift pads, stunt jumps and ramps, and more at Horizon Festival site. There are confirmed to be proper twisty roads, paved and dirt, for drifters and tight road enthusiasts to enjoy. In regards to the map, Ralph Fulton, the creative director, says that it will be approximately the same size as Horizon 3. We'll get into that in just a moment. But if you take a look on the screen now, you'll see the whole of the UK map for Forza Horizon 4, this time pieced together by a Reddit user. If I can find the link again, I'll link the post in the description down below. And he's provided for a sense of scale the E3 demo walkthrough path that they took whilst at the demo. So you can see where the demo started out down by the Forza Horizon Festival site and leading up to the side of Derwent Water in the Lake District, one of many confirmed locations for the game. And turning right beside the river, which turns to ice and is drivable in the winter, to where the game switches to winter and the 4x4 truck is racing along the newly frozen ice. You can then see the route being taken before switching to spring, and in the Fiesta ST, through the forests and the mud and everything in between, through a quarry and into the final stage of summer in the McLaren Senna, racing along the main street back towards the Horizon Festival site. Looks like the map will be very fun to drive around indeed. In regards to the map, we have one large motorway which was revealed in the latest stream for Horizon 4 for autumn, and is located from the roundabout at the top of the map there and running down the middle eastern side of the map down to another roundabout in the south east which it runs to. There are plenty of sites for King, Infected and other game modes, including the quarry, an abandoned train yard and much more. Showcase events also return, and one which was featured is racing a hovercraft down a Scottish mountain. I know, right? Blooming awesome. Another have seen is the Fiesta ST racing motocross bikes through a forest, and the quarry seen in the E3 demo. So on the screen now, guys, we have a map comparison provided by the users over at Reddit. As you can see, the Forza Horizon 4 map is about the same size, at least from its first glance, but is, however, a lot bigger, as the top of the map and the bottom left corner is actually accessible this time around and has roads. I've noticed that the longest drag strip is half mile, the airfield's runway is half the size of the one in Forza Horizon 3 and 2, and the drag strip at the festival is half the size of that, making it a quarter mile. But I would guess the drag race parallel to the left of the airfield on the motorway is 1 mile, but isn't straight. The airport runway is down as a solid red line, hinting solid red line may no longer just be off-road on the map, and it could just be also narrow one-way tracks, giving hope for tight turns on the roads. A lot of the twisty tracks seem to be gravel or some semi-hard surface, not mud, which seem to be less slippy and more like tarmac. The game is a lot more packed than Horizon 3, and there aren't huge empty spaces. Overall, the short drag strips annoy a few people, but the world is obviously a lot better and more packed. I think the map's definitely a lot better than Horizon 3, despite a few drawbacks. We now have 5 drag sites in the game if you include the motorway as one, such as the abandoned airport with a half mile, the beach drag strip either a half mile northeast or 1 mile southeast facing, Frozen Lake in the winter, Derwent Water will become a drag strip, and the Horizon Festival quarter-mile drag strip as well. The map is hands down much denser and much more vertical than any map before it, a very key point to take in. As with the map, guys, barn finds are indeed returning, with 15 to discover around the map from launch. With car DLCs coming every month, most likely, they normally release more barn finds to look out for those indeed. One has been confirmed as seen at the top of a Scottish mountain, and the other in the middle of Derwent Water, but only accessible at winter, as the lake will be frozen over, allowing you to explore more and more of that map you couldn't in any other season. So obviously guys, the cover cars, McLaren Senna and the 1997 Land Rover Defender 9.0. Obviously, sadly, Toyota production cars are confirmed to not be in the car list at launch for Horizon 4. Hopefully we can see some coming soon within the car pass. So next guys, we're going to go into weather and terrain details. So I'm just going to go going over all of the seasons, as well as some just terrain details as well, just thrown in as well. So spring, we have more rainfall, storms and much more cloudy weather. Water levels will be much higher in rivers, lakes and creeks. And the flow of the water will also be a little bit more fuller than in winter, obviously, and in summer. There are also muddier conditions on dirt roads, similar to spin tyres, but on a much lesser level, obviously not as extreme. So in summer, we've got the nicer weather, obviously, drier, less rainfall. However, it does rain in summer. It is known to rain in summer. It is the British summer after all. There are lower water levels in rivers, lakes and creeks. Dirt roads will be drier and more like typical Horizon off-road sections. Newly accessible areas due to lower water levels will also be available for you to explore. In autumn, more similar to spring in terms of rainfall, but less stormy weather and more cloudy weather. Higher water levels from rivers, creeks and lakes, and dirt roads will not be as muddy, but can be during rainfall. Trees also turn the reddish-yellowish colour, just like autumn in UK. For winter, we have the snowy, cloudy conditions with water being frozen and can be driven on. Roads will also be covered in snow and ice, and newly accessible areas due to the frozen weather will become available, such as the barn find on Derwent Water. Also, guys, cities like Edinburgh will be in the game and fully explorable, and the seasons are a real life week-long event that will change for everyone at the exact same time. Temperature plays an effect on the car's handling, such as day, night, winter or summer, and more details on this will be coming very soon. The next topic we're going over, guys, is campaign and everything that's involved with the campaign, as well as progression, the route creator, and everything else that we can think of the campaign. So, events and races, the goal is to become a Horizon superstar, where you choose your path to becoming the best racer, which is now called Horizon Life. Horizon Life is a new way to progress your character through the ranks of Horizon. You can earn skills and XP without even racing, albeit it is more difficult, but it can be done. You earn through different means, such as road racing, cross-country racing, drag racing, painting your vehicles, taking photos of your vehicles and others, flying through speed traps, whacking over danger signs, exploring roads and secret locations, racing online as a team, playing playground games online, doing stunts, drifting, setting world records, being a part of a team adventure online, as well as an Anything Goes adventure online, a racing team adventure online, dirt racing, street racing, tuning your vehicles, blueprinting events, speed zone fly-throughs, collecting cars, beating rival races on rival times on races, I got there in the end, and getting your skill multiplier up. Yep, that's the ways you can progress in this year's Horizon. Cool, huh? So players who just want to explore, photographers, tuners and painters will all be able to work through the Horizon Life in Horizon 4 in their own way. Even streamers via Mixer will be able to progress based on how often they stream and the viewers that they amass. If all you want to do is paint, the game will recognise that, and it will give you objectives and challenges and rewards, and you can level up and see all the game's content just through being a painter. So showcase events also return, such as racing against the dirt bikes, hovercrafts, planes and more. Both single-player, offline and co-op confirmed. Goliath returns and will also feature 3 or more confirmed long-distance endurance races confirmed for launch. Danger signs, drift zones, speed trap zones all return, and Horizon Stories will take bucket lists to a whole new level. One of the things that brand new is they've added is a feature called Horizon Stories. They're a little cool, with little bite-sized pieces of narrative-based gameplay that will centre around certain activities involving in you owning businesses, interacting with certain people. For example, one of them you'll have a chance to own a taxi company. However, driving a taxi in the real world is very different from the sort of action in Horizon games, so you can imagine how that ends up. There are a whole bunch of different things like that, and there's also one where you'll be able to be a stunt driver. The Forza Horizon series is class in its own manner, but adding such features should elevate the level of this game and make it much more intense. Offline mode with Drivatars has been confirmed. The only Horizon festival will be placed in the ruins of a castle, other festivals replaced by buyable properties. We'll get into that in a moment. Progression can be made by any means you want, and photo and rewind mode also return and can be done online or offline. Wheel spins return, but in the format of a triple slot machine. Barn finds also return. Spotify confirmed is not to be available in the game, and Groove is long gone from Horizon 3. Driver camera view returns, where the steering wheel is not shown and is focused on the gauges, and most Horizon stations are confirmed to be returning from Horizon 3, plus at least one new one named Horizon XS. Within the route creator, you can design your own custom races anywhere in the world and share them with the community. Seasons can be chosen in the route creator, point-to-point and circuit races are confirmed to be available in this, with more details coming much later on when they actually reveal some more info. So the big one, guys, customization and everything to do with customization. So, for cars, we have 30 new types of customization kits, such as wide body kits, off-road kits and lift kits, as well as drag and snow tyres, drift suspension upgrades, new body and wide body kits, hot rod and off-road kits, wheel spacers to offset wheels, appears to be all upgrades from previous Forzas also return, and Horizon Edition cars also return, now called Forza Edition cars, like Motorsport 7. The off-road aspect of the game seems to be better than ever. Horizon 3 has some really creative off-road races and some really nice routes, especially in the jungle depths, but the outback was a letdown and the dirt roads felt like they didn't just get the same attention that the tarmac did. Horizon 4, on the other hand, has done many great things to improve off-roading, such as the sand-mud deformation, the puddles of water forming in the mud and on the tarmac, similarly to the Motorsport series. Weather affects the consistency of the surface, rain means more mud, dry summer means more gravel. Off-road body kits as well, with the road cars being less effective off-road, giving advantage to actually using proper off-road vehicles on loose surfaces. You will not be able to drive a Lamborghini up the mountain, but you will in a 4x4. Then there's the mountain area, which I can imagine will be extremely fun to mess around with. Then there's winter. We already know from Blizzard Mountain that there will be snow, deformation and ice physics, which we assume that Horizon 4 is going to go even further with that and add more services like sludge. All in all, the off-roading improvements are probably the most anticipated aspect of the game for some people, and this is where the seasons will make the most of the difference too, they feel. Character customization is also a thing. To customize your character in-game, all you need to do is purchase or acquire, by playing the game through, a purchasable house, which replaces the festival sites in Horizon 3. Whilst in your house, you can go to a menu to customize your character. You can set all different kinds of hats, glasses, accessories, tops, trousers, jeans, shoes, and even hairstyles. All are unisex, which means they are not male or female specific, so if you wanted to, get your guy character dressed in a miniskirt and crop top and go hit the town. You can also set emotes for your character in this house. Emotes are a dance move or skill in which you perform before and or after races during the loading screens. Such emotes we've seen are the dab, the floss dance, and most likely any other Fortnite celebration will also make its way somehow into the game one way or another. Speaking of properties, there are 12 purchasable homes in the game which you purchase with in-game credits. These vary from small starter-off cottages all the way up to Edinburgh Castle in Scotland, and it has been confirmed that the castle is the most expensive house to buy, yet no figures have been leaked or revealed yet as to how much they will actually cost. Whilst in your property, you can also enter Forzavista. Forzavista is the cinematic look at your car, usually done in the festival sites or a garage. In Horizon 4, you can enter Forzavista and you get to look at your precious vehicle in front of your newly purchased property. You get all of the natural light from the outside, and you can really see what your vehicle looks like without the strobe lighting from the festivals, because guys, as we all know, strobe lighting definitely do lie to you. All property locations are automatically unlocked as fast travel locations when you purchase them. The properties replaces the Horizon festival sites, and now the castle is the only recognised festival site. Which then brings us on to FORZATHON Live, an online multiplayer event. So FORZATHON Live. So these are special hourly, daily and weekly events which occur in the world for all lobby members. These are changeable dependent on season, so it's more likely to get a drift challenge in the winter than it is in the summer, and it's more likely to get a summer sprint speed challenge in the summer than it is in the winter. It has been confirmed that co-op campaign is a thing and will be available at launch. In multiplayer online modes, various other modes are also available to participate in, such as competitive leagues and playground games. Modes may include, but are not limited to, 6x6 Team Adventure, King of the Hill, Flag Rush, Infected and King. XP is no longer the scoring factor in online, as it has been decided that skill will determine the level in which you finish an event. Forzathon events require the whole group to work together in a show of teamwork to progress through the challenges given to them in the lobby. They may require groups of people to complete challenges to unlock cars, items, and emotes or horns. There are 72 player servers, yes, however, you will only be in a lobby of 12 at a time. The number 72 comes from the number of people in one lobby when you jump from one to the other. You will only see 11 in your world at one time and yourself, and they will be ghosted, so you cannot grief or ram into them when performing races, stunts or challenges. You can choose to unghost them if you wish, and friends in the lobby with you will not also be ghosted automatically unless you choose to do so. It's entirely up to you. Finally guys, Mixer is supported for spectating features and progression via in-game via Horizon Life, being a successful streamer for paint, tuning and racing. The auction house will return with new features yet to be revealed, as well as clubs are returning also from a previous game. Rewind will work in multiplayer where if you are off course, you can rewind yourself back a few seconds, whilst everyone around you continues to race normally in real time, and you can get yourself back on track. A very cool feature in my opinion, this one. Definitely is. Photo mode is also working in multiplayer. You need to press the photo mode button, and you will be ghosted to other players, and an emote sign above your car will appear saying in photo mode, in which others know what you are doing, obviously. If you wanted a group snapshot with your friends, then all of them are halted in their position on your screen and you can get a perfect shot, whilst in-game they are all continuing as normal. The game can also be paused in multiplayer, but with the same methods as photo mode and rewind, as well as the drone mode making a return with new features yet to be revealed. So basically guys, my throat's hurting, so I'm going to end the video right there. I thank you so much for watching today's video, guys. Let me know down there if you've made it all the way through the video, and which part you're most excited for in Horizon 4. Is it the Horizon Life, Horizon Stories, multiplayer, single player, for Forzathon Live, all the challenges, all the different kind of things you can do? Let me know down there in the comment section below. But anyway guys, that is it for me in today's video, and I did hope you enjoy it. If you did, please like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you ever in my next video guys. So I'd like to thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye bye.